Well, well, well. Good evening, everybody. How you all doing? Hello to Chris Ward, Ian Zirins, Bob Brinkley-Bottoms watching, Ivor Corbally, Rob Bowman, Steve P, Gordon Angel, Drew Littlejohn. Lovely to see you all logged in and watching. Thanks very much for tuning in. And welcome to episode 2 of Cookin Up the Blues. But before we get started, I'm going to play a tune. And I'm glad you're watching, Ian Zirins, because I'm going to play a tune that's my version of the rather apt Come On in My Kitchen, as suggested by you, Ian Zirins, last week. I don't know why I didn't think of it. Anyway, and talking of last week, I just got a note from Brad Kamchev across in the USA saying he made the Vietnamese beef last night, or probably today in the States. I'm not quite sure how the time zones are, and it was great. Cheers, Brad. It's one of our favourites here too. So anyway, as I promised, I don't often play covers, but let's do this Robert Johnson tune. Try and refresh my memory. Woman I love took from my best friend. That you could get lucky, steal it back again. You'd better come on in my kitchen. You know it's gonna be raining. I'm too worried about the levels. Excuse me a second, I'm going to turn the volume down here a wee bit because it looks like I'm pegging the meter. Looks like there's too much volume coming in. Okay, I'm going to start this one again for you. Woman gets in trouble, everyone throws down. Looking for her good friend, none can be found. You better come on in my kitchen. You know it's gonna be raining outdoors. Welcome to my kitchen. River runs to the ocean, runs deep blue sea. To the ocean, bring it back to me. You better come on in my kitchen. You know it's gonna be raining outdoors. Well, the rather apt Come On in My Kitchen. as suggested by Mr. Ian Zirns last week. Thanks for that, man. Who's here? Yeah, cooking moink balls, Rob. Yes, that was at in the Netherlands last year, and moink balls were awful good. Hello, Hank. Robert O'Donnell, Chris Braddock, Len Stanley, Joyce Lyle. I hope you're having something better than a bag of crisps this week for your dinner, Joyce. Hello, Mrs. Wardy, Sarah, Alison Mulhern, how's it going? Colin Purdy, Steve Hughes. Oh, there's loads and loads and loads of people watching. That's great. Thank you. So let's get cooking. The first recipe uses a trusty Instant Pot. We discovered that great invention last year when we were in LA at the beginning of 2019, long before lockdowns and pandemics and stuff like that. And I really quite fancied one. We were staying with a Vietnamese girl and her husband, and I spotted this Instant Pot, and I was like, "Tell me about it." And she said, "But it's even great as a rice cooker." And apparently, a lot of Eastern folk laugh at us here if you don't use a rice cooker, because they all use rice cookers. Anyway, I quite fancied one. Came back home, couldn't find Instant Pots anywhere in the UK, and it's kind of like a mixture between a pressure cooker and a slow cooker and a steamer and something else, sous vide cooker. I don't know, all in one. Anyway, I was in Costco one day a few months ago. Costco have started selling the Instant Pot Duo, the answer to all my culinary dreams. So if you don't have an Instant Pot, don't worry. I guess you could still adapt these recipes that I'm going to show you tonight, and you could do them in a pressure cooker or maybe a regular slow cooker or something. So anyway, without much further ado, if I can see what I'm doing here, let's cook teriyaki chicken. Here we go. You'll need lots of things: soy sauce, agave, rice vinegar, some ground ginger, chili flakes, sesame seeds, crushed garlic, 4 or 5 chicken thighs, tap water, and corn flour. Mix a third cup of agave with some soy sauce. Hello, Christy and Stephen Warren. And then add in a 1/4 cup of rice vinegar and give it all a bit of a mix. Hello, Jane Boyle and Billy Curran. Nice to see you. Alistair Livingston. Costco aren't sponsoring me. Whoa, I'm forgetting what I'm doing here. What have I just put in? I put in a teaspoon of crushed garlic. And then just put in some chili flakes just to taste. I like quite a lot in there. And 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger. Then give it a good whisk. Give it a good stir. Then take the chicken and put it in the bottom of the Instant Pot. There's about 4 or 5 chicken thighs that I've trimmed up. Put them in the bottom of the Instant Pot, or the pressure cooker, I guess, and pour the sauce mixture over the top. And like I say, you can probably do this in a pressure cooker or a slow cooker or something, but I don't know how these things work. So anyway, close up the Instant Pot and then press the buttons and cook on high pressure for 30 minutes. Pressing all these buttons. And once done, you can either let the pressure release naturally, which takes about another 10 minutes, or you can open the vent once the pin drops, open it up, and then take the chicken out. It's kind of falling apart already. It really is. It's become so soft in there, it's unbelievable. Hello, Chris Duke, how you doing? And Bill Mullen. Shred up the chicken with a couple of forks. It's dead easy. And then put the Instant Pot in saute mode, and when it comes to a boil, add 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch mixed in with 3 tablespoons of water. Stir it in for a few minutes until it all thickens up. Once it's all kind of got gooey and thick and sweet and nice, then you can return the chicken into the pot. Just chuck it all back in there. It's probably still warm. And then you can grab some sesame seeds and mix them in. There's probably I don't know, about a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of sesame seeds here. It really is that easy. And actually it's good to garnish this with some chopped spring onions, but I forgot to get them this week with the shopping. Serve it with rice and some greens. Hello Dorothy and Deke. There we go. It really is absolutely that easy. So the Instant Pot, it really is an amazing thing. So much so, the next recipe uses it too. And believe it or not, it cooks mushroom risotto in 6, yes, 6, I'm not joking, 6 minutes. And it's, it's amazing. So, and I'm going to play another song, but I was just going to say it's really, really good fun pulling this show together, but it does take quite a lot of time and preparation and weird ass production and stuff. So if you're enjoying the recipes and the music and you'd like to make a contribution to help cover my time, which is quite a lot, and production costs of putting the shows together, you can do so via paypal.me/Dave Arcari. I think it's running along the bottom of the screen as well, and it's probably in the caption. Anyway, before we do the risotto, I'm going to play a banjo tune. Bill Mullen, I hope you're watching. You can get your own back on me now. Bill does his live stream on a Sunday night, and he's a great banjo player. And I've got my little old-timey thing here. And I don't really know what I'm doing. So, without much further ado, I'm trying to look at lots of different things here. Who's in? Hello, Kevin McLeod. How you doing? You're welcome. Elizabeth and Joyce. Yum yum. What flavour of crisps tonight, Joyce? Or are you cooking a pot noodle? I'm only teasing you. So I'm going to play this song. It's called Still Friends. Oh, when the sun goes down, that's when I start to dream about the things we did. We were just 16. I remember very well all the parties every night, smoke and drink and talk till the morning light. We didn't have a care. Ah, well, nothing could go wrong. Caution to the wind, we were young and strong. At the time I never knew. Ah, well, things were different then. Oh, even if we'd make through thick and thin. But we know a lot more now than we did way back then. Oh, wouldn't change a thing, do it all again. Banjo. Not many people know how well the things that we've been through. We went our separate ways like we had to do. Oh, but now that time has passed, well, we all meet again. Not much seems to change, and we, Alistair Livingston, are still friends. Still friends on a little 5-string banjo, and it's that song actually is one of our pal Betty's favourites, and it's again quite apt because she and Joe are also fans of this mushroom risotto, and I would say that it easily serves 4 or 5 people as a main. Hello, Ronald. And Lizelle, Lindsay Thompson, how you doing, man? Sheena McDonald, we haven't caught up with you and Paul and the girls for ages, Sheena. We'll hopefully see you very soon. So let's get going with some mushroom risotto. Okay, once again, you'll need crushed garlic, peas, stock, salt, pepper, spinach, unsalted butter, arborio rice, sliced mushrooms and onion. Put the Instant Pot again on sauté and add half the unsalted butter. That's 4 of the 8 tablespoons that you need, and stir it through until it's melted. Add 6 cloves of garlic, crushed garlic, 2 chopped onions, and stir for 3 or 4 minutes until it's kind of translucent, and then add about 500 grams of sliced mushrooms and stir occasionally just for 3 or 4 minutes, and then season it with the salt and pepper. Then turn off the sauté function and add 2 cups of arborio rice and give it all a pretty good mix. Then stir in about 950 millilitres of stock, chicken or vegetable. I like to use the Callo low sodium stuff, and half a teaspoon of dried thyme. The real secret to this is in the mushrooms. I'm just using good quality chestnut mushrooms just now. If you mix in some shiitakes and some of the other fancy varieties, you can get Forester mushrooms and all sorts of stuff. It really does make it even better. The secret is in the mushrooms. Hello, Bill Thompson and Lee Cody. Hey, Tina, Katrina Manson, Lance Kirkcody. How you doing? Tried to meet you the other night, Lance. Maureen Saunders. So, we're going to take a little break because I was maybe a little misleading when I said it's cooked in 6 minutes. It doesn't include the prep, but it does only take 6 minutes of pressure cooking. So while the Instant Pot does its thing, there's time for another song. Don't worry, it's not a banjo song again. Margaret McDonald's watching. Oh yeah, I know Margaret McDonald's watching because she's right through there, keeping well out the kitchen if you can't stand the heat. Hello, Bob Wrinkley-Bottom again and Sarah Ward. An hour to cook this bad boy. I need a... Yes, 6. And you don't have to stand over the Instant Pot and stir it. Really, 6 minutes on pressure. I used to make risotto and I'd be sitting over a pan, adding a little bit of stock, stir, 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 stir. What a... And I would drink about 10 beers while I was doing it. Maybe that's why the risotto was always shite. Let's sing a song about the hellbound train. Oh yeah.
Just can't. Hear that train coming like it's going to hell. Don't know where it's come from, maybe just as well. I don't see the driver, well, it's driving by itself. Hello, Bill Mullen. Risotto has made me forget the words. Oh, and that hellbound train comes around the bend. If that hellbound train stops for you, my friend, your time is coming. Well, you just can't. Matter if you're country, matter if you're blues. ride. Oh, all the way down there, it'll be some fucking ride.
Hellbound train. I hope I wasn't pegging the meter too much there. What else? Yeah, mushroom risotto is not quite ready yet. Still a couple of minutes to go. But we do have some breaking news. We're about to put some special edition snoods. Special edition Dave Arcari morph snoods in the online shop. There's two designs. I was going to show them to you, but I've not got them here. They must be in the living room or across in the studio or somewhere funny. Anyway, they're kind of snood things. You can use them as balaclavas, as hairbands, as neck warmers, as face coverings, whatever the hell you like. And there's two designs. One has got little red resonator guitars all over it, like a repeat print and a logo. Very low key logo. It's all about the guitars. And the other one has got a kind of mouth and my beard on it. Oh, they're getting passed through to me. Here we go. Right, here we go. Morphs. Now these have been put together by my very good friend and merch guru, Kenny Thompson at T-Shirt Cat. That's the one with little red guitars in it. I don't know if you can see it. If I take them off the cardboard, the one with there we go. Special edition morph snood with little red resonator guitars. Hopefully not out of focus. And then we have the one with the beard. This is a cracker. I love this one. It goes like that. So you can have your very own big white grey beard. Is anybody liking these? Hello, Rick. Neil Madden, hello there. Nice one. Ian Winter, hello. Karine. Well, thanks, Wardy. And thanks, Maureen. And Scott Dickinson, Paul Breers, and Rick Smith. Also, these will be appearing in the online shop probably tomorrow, once I've got my shit together. I've been too busy with this, putting this Cookin Up the Blues program together, which is why I need contributions to help with the amount of time and production that's involved. Anyway, these have been put together by our merch guru, the T-Shirt Cat, or Kenny Thompson, also known as, aka the T-Shirt Cat. If you need T-shirts or any groovy stuff done, get in touch with the T-Shirt Cat, drop me a line, I'll introduce you. He is splendiferous. And also, other breaking news is that on Sunday, I'm playing a 40-minute set for the Harvest Time Blues Festival in Monaghan, in Ireland. It's going to be at 9:25 UK time, 40-minute set. Apologies, Mr. Bill Mullen and Dorothy across there in Florida, because Bill's Sunday night live stream comes out 9 PM UK time. But it goes on till about 11 usually, and it's fantastic. We watch it every week, and this is the first week we're not going to be able to watch all of it. So my plan is to watch the beginning of it, do a 40-minute set for the Harvest Time Blues Festival, the Monaghan Blues Festival, and then quickly come back in and catch the last 3/4 of an hour of Bill Mullen's set. You can find him on Facebook, but we'll catch you before and after my set at the Harvest Time Blues. So the mushroom risotto, I believe, something tells me it might be about ready. Could well be. So here we go. Let's see what happens. After 6 minutes on high, just open up the vent, and then when the pin drops, open her up. It is Bill. Thanks, Karine and Dorothy Mullen. Give it a stir, and then add in some spinach, a few blocks of, I've been using frozen spinach, a few blocks, or I don't know what you call them, little frozen dollops of frozen spinach, or 4 cups of fresh leaves. And 4 cups sounds like a lot, but it just disappears in there. And add in the rest of the butter. And give the whole thing a mighty, mighty, mighty good stir. Just get that spinach and stuff all going round in there. It does also seem like quite a lot of butter, but remember this is for about 5 or 6 people. Hello, Alan Cunningham. I'm feeling at Alderson. Give it a good stir, and then once the butter's in and the spinach is in, let it sit for another couple of minutes. And then you can add in 1.5 cups of thawed frozen peas. You can just run them under some hot water if they've not thawed out properly. And they heat through really, really quickly. So get 1.5 cups of frozen peas in there, thawed if you can. And once they've all been mixed through and kind of got a little bit of the heat in them, you can add some grated Parmesan. I like to grate the Parmesan quite big, because then it makes the risotto nice and creamy. And I like to put quite a lot in as well. It's probably a heart attack on a plate, this, but I like it. And then mix it thoroughly and give it another minute or two just to sit. And see, I'm not sure, you really do need the Instant Pot to do this in 6 minutes. Oh, thanks, Karina. It is delicious. Extra statins, Ian. And then it's time to serve it up. Hello, Colin Jackson and Alan Cunningham. Nice to see you. And, of course, a little bit more Parmesan on the top there. Delicious. This is Katrina's favourite as well. Margaret didn't like risotto before I started making this. So, there we have it. 2 Instant Pot recipes tonight. Teriyaki chicken and mushroom risotto. And really, to cook risotto in 6 minutes, whoa, depending how quick you do the prep, is amazing. But that's it for this week. So don't forget my slot on the virtual Harvest Time Blues Festival on Sunday. And watch out for the snoods going in the online shop on my website at davearcari.com. They should be in there. They should be in there tomorrow, I hope, or maybe even later tonight if I can get my shit together. Thanks again for tuning in, and hope to see you same time, same place next Monday for episode 3 of Cookin Up the Blues. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed it. See you next week.